Hello everyone, my name is Danielle Matheson and I work at the West Boulevard branch. And the story I'm going to tell today is called The Velvet Ribbon. Once upon a time there was a man who fell in love with a beautiful woman and he decided to marry her. So he did. And his beautiful wife loved to please her husband, so she always wore beautiful dresses, sometimes blue, sometimes red, sometimes yellow. But the one thing she always wore was a black velvet ribbon around her neck. Now the husband, started to notice that she never changed her necklace. So, became sort of curious and he decided to ask her, "Why do you always wear that velvet ribbon around your neck?" And she just kind of gave him a strange little smile and didn't answer him. Well, he didn't really like that too much, as you can imagine. And he really started to wonder even more about it and become even more curious. And in fact, it started to make him a little angry that his wife wouldn't answer him. So, one day at breakfast, he said, "Wife, why don't you take off that velvet ribbon? It's driving me crazy." And she just smiled and said, "You'll be very sorry if I do, so I won't." Well, he didn't like that answer either. So at dinner that night, he said, "Wife, why do you wear that velvet ribbon? I want you to take it off. It's driving me crazy." Well, she just smiled and shook her head and said, "You'll be very sorry if I do, so I won't." Well, this just made the husband even more enraged. He couldn't believe his wife was saying this to him. So he thought about it and he decided he was going to have to do something about it. So he waited one night until she was fast asleep in the bed. And of course, she had the velvet ribbon around her neck because she never ever took it off. And he snuck over to her sewing basket and found a little pair of scissors that she used. And he tiptoed back over to the bed where she, of course, wouldn't hear him. And he very slowly slid the scissors underneath the ribbon and snip! He snipped it off and it fell to the ground. And at the same time, her head rolled off and rolled across the floor. And the whole time it was rolling, it kept saying, "I told you you'd be sorry." Thank you.